Man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. So I have a question, man. I just have a question for the boxing fans, and I want y'all to keep it all the way live for me. Now, make no mistake about it. If Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fights next, I'm down. I love it, and I'm cool with that. No if, ands, or buts. If they announce the fight tonight, tomorrow morning, today, whenever, I'm down. I'm good with that. But the thing that I find funny, and I brought this up in my last couple videos, is that there haven't been a date and venue announced. And maybe just it's taking a little while for the terms to get banged out, hashed out, or whatever. And they just working on some minor details that would be, a perfect world. Or maybe there are some other negotiations going on. We just don't know. We just want to hear an announcement. But the thing I pose to the fans is this. Let's just say Tyson Fury comes out and says, hey, I want to take one more fight before I face Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I understand everything Fury's been saying. He's saying that he is going to fight Wilder. He was saying that he's going to fight Wilder in December. I get it. But let's just say Fury says, I want to take one more touch, and then I'll fight Wilder in April of next year. Y'all all know why I chose the month of April. Because that's when Anthony Joshua, Project AJ, is supposed to fight somebody. So, at least according to Eddie Hearn, who has Wembley supposedly on reserve. So, if Eddie Hearn has Wembley on reserve, this is supposed to be a big drama show for Anthony Joshua, right? Because you know how Eddie likes to do in Wembley. There's a lot of rumors that it's going to be Dillian White. The question that I have, should Wilder and Fury then move their fight to April and skunk Eddie Hearn's fight as well as Project AJ's fight? Go head to head with Eddie Hearn himself and really pop his ego. Would you fans be down for that? Riddle me that. Like I said before, I'm down if the fight is announced next. But let's just say that, because I'm listening to Tyson Fury and I'm reading what he had put on Boxing Scene. And Fury clearly states, in an ideal world, he'd probably like to have one more fight. But this isn't an ideal world. So, according to Tyson Fury, he says, and I quote, in an ideal world, I could have done with another 10-round or 12-round fight. We know the world isn't ideal, he said. I'll put my best foot forward and rise up to the occasion. Going to the Vladimir Klitschko fight, I only had 2 fights, Derek Chisora and Christian Hammer. Then I had 10 months out before beating Vlad. At least this time, I'm going in with 2 fights, and I'm happy with the performance. End quote. So, Tyson Fury still has the heart of a champion, heart of a warrior. So, of course, he's down to take the fight. Now, most people, by most fans' accounts, if you trying to be neutral in this, you'll say that you don't believe that really Tyson Fury is 100%. None of us really do. Even the Wilder fans, those who not going to say it, I'm going to tell you, I'm a diehard Wilder fan. And no, Fury is not at 100%. But at the end of the day, this is Fury's decision. And he is the lineal champion. Whenever the lineal champion speaks, everyone listens. So this is Fury's doing. So, once again, if Fury told Wilder, let me get a soft touch and I will put in writing that I will fight you next. If I get one more tune-up, I will fight you next and we can do it in April. If not before then. But I'm using April because I wanted to skunk the Hearn fight. Would y'all be down for that? And I'm posing this as a question. Truth be told, I would. I'd be down either way. I'd be down to see it next, and I'd be down if they wanted to skunk the Hearn fight. I'd be down for it. I would not put any blame towards Tyson Fury one way or another. Now, I know a lot of you fight fans out there like, nah, man. Hey, bro, what we just went through with Wilder, we need that ASAP. We don't need to be no games being played. We need that fight ASAP. I get y'all, man. I get that. But one thing you do got to ask yourself, because I find myself even wrestling with the question. I want to see Deontay Wilder eventually become the lineal champion, and I do believe stylistically he poses a serious threat to Tyson Fury, whether Tyson Fury is in shape or not. But I do want him to do it against 100% Fury. I do. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the little asterisk. Maybe it'll just make me better about the win. You know, it'll just, I don't know. Given today's climates of heavyweights, you know, there ain't many. So we want to see them in their best form sometimes. That Tyson Fury that fought that Pineda dude, that is not Tyson Fury that beat Vladimir Klitschko. All of this, he was holding back stuff, I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? I'm not buying it. But I just do believe that Tyson Fury has plenty of heart. And I do believe that each fight, he's getting closer and closer to what we know Tyson Fury to be. But he ain't there yet. And if you call yourself a true boxing fan, you got to keep it 1 milli. He ain't there yet. But what if he offered Wilder a fight guarantee? There will be no fight on the planet bigger. There won't be one bigger, no matter when they do it. The only one that gives it a run for his money is Triple G and Canelo. That fight would be long gone. Unless they're talking Triple G and Canelo next May. But once again, I think I'd be down for it if they came out and made an announcement like that. I'm not encouraging it by far, but I do want to know what the fans think and how y'all feel about that. Real talk. So to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe, Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. This will probably be the last Fury Wilder video I do within the next few vids. I've been kind of riding this subject too long. I'm not the 2-3 straight video on the same subject kind of guy. But I was kind of curious about this. There's other boxing news going on, and I want to talk about those things. But this here, I'm really intrigued by this fight. Mainly not only because it's two of my favorite heavyweights, but just for the simple fact that stylistically is interesting. Two interesting characters. The magnitude of the fight, it's all good. It's all good for the boxing business. But at the end of the day, we do want to see two at their best. But if Fury's saying he feels good and he feels though he can get in there and win, who are we to tell him that he can't? But let me know. To the next video. Peace out.